As far as the different disciplines that Atlas provides, we do the sports medicine component, and that involves more of the athletes, anywhere from the middle school on up through professional athletes as far as doing their rehabilitation. But we also see the general public as far as we'll see the geriatric population. We'll see some of the younger kids that maybe haven't even hit their teens yet. Orthotics, which we've gotten into. We have done some plaster casting in the past. Actually, I've been doing that for probably the past 25 years. So we have had quite a history with doing orthotics, and now have come into the realm with fits, and really like the new technology that we're seeing with those. So. Yeah, physical therapists don't always have a whole lot of involvement with orthotics, but when I was with a larger corporation, when I first came out of PT school 25 years ago, I was introduced to doing castings and even eventually some of the foam castings. But I've always favored doing the plaster castings until this product. It's a good combination with what we do physically to try to get the patient back to where they need to be. If you don't correct the biomechanics, you may go right back to the same problem, even if you've strengthened them, you've stretched them. Biomechanically with a patient's history or genetic history or trauma, that type of thing, sometimes they need the outside help from an orthotic to control that, to prevent problems from getting worse. The patients have been very impressed with the orthotic that they've been given. The design, the ability to have this 3D printed, the options with the top covers, the metatarsal area, the different zones has been really neat, and obviously just way beyond what we could do in the past. And the patients, so far have been 100% satisfied. We show the patients the analysis after we complete the trials, and always enjoy seeing what their response is to seeing what their foot is actually doing, and I think it just solidifies their confidence in what we're trying to accomplish in controlling the biomechanics of the foot, and then actually do take them through part of the design too, and let them see what the recommendations were. And left foot's not the same as the right foot and such. We have we're not totally symmetrical. I love the digital analysis. I love having all that data, and also the immediate design recommendations. There's so much more through those pressure plates, and with them dynamically going across that force plate, than what we as a physical therapist could visually see and evaluate. The computer technology with this is far beyond what we could do in the past. The added value of using fits orthotics, I think it goes hand in hand with what we do as far as they have an injury or a problem. We're approaching that as a physical therapist physically. If they have strength deficits, we're trying to strengthen the weak muscles. If they have tightness or flexibility restrictions, we're working on those stretches and those type of things. But if there's a mechanical flaw as far as their gait and their biomechanics of how their foot's hitting the ground and propelling themselves through either walking or running, this technology with the dynamic evaluation and assessment, it really helps to control and put them in a better direction of force. Yeah, so I think that technology, with that and stabilizing and keeping a better control of their foot and ankle, is really beneficial.